What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Boss Up with Dr. Wambui Shigi. If it's your first time in my channel, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. So today we are going through the second lesson of Virtual Assistant program, and we'll be going through the Google Workspace management. So the Google Workspace involves a couple of things. This is Gmail, Google Calendar, and Drive management, how to work in Google Documents and Google Sheets, how to work in slides and forms, and also how to utilize AI applications when you're working in your Google Workspace. So when it comes to learning Google Workspace, the first thing that you need is having a Google account. You cannot learn your Google Workspace skills without having a Google account. So the first thing you'll have is to open a Gmail account. Of course, you'll come to Google as usual and search for create new Gmail account, and then it will bring you here. You just click create Gmail and then create new account, create an account. They will tell you to enter your name. I don't want to create a new name, so I'll just let me go. So you just write your names here. And then after you write your names, come and choose your date of birth. And then you choose your gender. Then we go next. It will tell you to choose a username. Just do Joe@John. Then you press next. So this one is already taken. You can just choose anything. I know a lot of people use John Doe for teaching and all that. So let me just choose this one. Looks more professional because of the names are here. And then you just press next. Then it prompts you to put a password and then confirm the password. Then press next. And then here, now it will tell you to confirm your number. You just put your phone number here and then you press next. It's going to send you a verification SMS and then you verify your number. And just like that, you have your own email account. You have your own Gmail account. And now you can be able to work on Google Workspace. Now, because I already have an account, let's just use mine. I don't need to create another one. I already have too many emails. So once you open your Google Chrome and you want to join your Gmail, it's going to bring you an account. Now that you already have an account, let me just click this one. So this is how it's going to look like. But for your profile picture, you still have to go back to Gmail and manage your account and change that. Put at least a profile picture to show that you're professional. But it's quite easy because you can always click. It's going to be probably a letter in your initials here. You can just come and manage your account here. Yeah, so you just click here and come here and add your profile picture. If you need to change anything on your account, you just click manage your account and you'll be able to change anything you want. But for now, because I want us to do Google Workspace, the first thing you're gonna do is once you're here, everything on Google Workspace is on this part. I don't know if I call it a subsection or whatever you can call it. This part, it has everything. It has your account, have Google Search, Maps, YouTube, Gmail, Drive, Calendar, Photos. It has absolutely everything that you will need to work as a VA on Google Workspace. I don't know if you guys have had this issue before. You open your Google account and you want to go to your Gmail inbox and then it brings you to this part. And you wonder, how am I going to live from here to my Gmail inbox? It is so easy. You just come and click here and choose Gmail. And just like that, it's going to bring you to your inbox. So this is how my inbox looks like. And one of the things that your client might ask you as a VA to do is to manage their inbox. You see how mine looks all over the place. I cannot be able to tell the projects that I need to do. I cannot be able to tell what is important, what is done, what is pending, what is I need to delete. So most of your clients' emails will look like this. And some of these things I need to delete them because I don't need them. They're just filling my Gmail. So one of the things that you will do as a VA is manage your client's Gmail account. And here it is quite easy. So there's one thing you need to add, something we call labels. You can add folders so that your client knows what is pending, what is done, and what is not. For me, I have tried to manage a bit. This was my project on week 3, but Let me just show you how you go about it. But before you even manage anything on Gmail, there's one thing that you need to do is talk to your client, know what they expect. They give you permission to delete any unnecessary emails. Could be promotions like this email. See the way I have so many promotions that I don't need. You might go to their inbox and find there are things that they don't really need and you need to delete them. So you need to talk to your clients for them to give you permission to delete what is unnecessary and what is necessary, and you can be able to keep. There is something else I forgot to mention. When you're creating your Gmail, make sure that the names you use are professional. Do not use funny terms. Just use professional names, because this is the account that you'll be using to talk to your client, to reach out to your client, and clients appreciate when the account looks very professional. As you can see mine, it looks professional. The moment you see this, you can totally know, you already know my names and you know that I am a legit person. So when you're opening your Gmail, make sure that you use your names so that it looks quite professional. There's this copy of Google Workspace Skills Checklist for VA program that you were given by ALX. Quite helpful. At least you get to know what you know about Gmail or any other Google Workspace, and you get to check here whether you know. If you know, let's say for example how to compose an email, you click yes. If it will change color automatically. If you know how to reply to emails or forward, then you click yes. If you don't know, you can click on this part and be able to go and learn how to go about all these skills that you need to know when it comes to Google Workspace. So I'm going to attach this copy on the description box, but it's quite easy. I'm going to go like an overview. But if you don't know anything, you just click on this part. If in case you don't know how to write an email, it's the first time you just open your Gmail account and you don't know how to go about it, you just click here. You take all the time you need to learn each and every single step, so that when your client tells you what to do or ask you to do something for them, you're not lost. Every single time you click any link on this part, it's going to open a new tab. All the information is here. I'm going to attach this copy on the description box. Please free to check it out. It has everything: Google Drive, Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides, and G-Forms. But for now, let's do an overview of how to do Gmail. So once you open your Gmail, this is how your Gmail is going to look like. It's going to be empty because it's your new account. But if you already have an account, yours is going to look as this. Probably messier than mine, but it's going to be at least have information. But if it's new, this whole part will be empty. But you'll see primary, promotion, social, and updates, and everything on this side will be like this. So the first thing you need to know as a VA is how to compose a new email. So if you need to send an email, you click here, compose an email, just like that. It will open this box, and here you just write the email to the person you want to send your email to. Let's say for example I want to send this email to this person. I'll just click on that, and it automatically will bring that. If you don't have that email, you just type the email of the person. Make sure it's full at even this part at Gmail, and then Gmail will prompt it and you can be able to send. If you need to send it to more than one person, you just add another email. You can send as many people as you want. You see, as many people as you want, and just like that. If you added by mistake, you can just click here and cancel. After you add the person you're sending email to, the next thing you need to add is a subject. If, let's say, for example, you're doing on a follow-up on the water project, like that, at least the person you're sending the message to, the moment they see your email, they automatically know what is the email about. And after that, this is where you enter your details. You say hi or good evening, depending if your message is formal or informal. Click here, you add all the information that you need to add. This is your text box. If you need to attach anything like a document, you come here to this part. This is where you attach things. Then it will open this part, and then you can just pick anything that you need to add. Let's pick this one. You give it time, and just like that, once it turns blue, it tells you it's ready. So you have your message, and you have, in case you needed to send something, you attach there. In case it's not a formal email, you can add emojis. You can play with anything. Gmail is quite developed, or it's better nowadays. In case you want to highlight this message and put it into a label, you can do that here. You can just put it here. In case it comes, it directly comes there. But before that, so this is generally how you send your emails. If you don't like the font, you can always come here and change anything you need. If you need to underline something, you need to bold something, you can be able to do that. So this is how you compose your message. And once you're done, you just click send, and just like that, it will tell you your message is sent. So that is how you send an email. So the second part is forward and reply to email. So let's go back to our Gmail. How do you forward and reply to emails? Let's click this one because it's from myself, and I need to forward this email to someone, and it comes like that. As you can see, it has an attachment, or might be having an attachment or not. How you reply to emails is you just scroll down to the bottom part. Here is the reply, and here is forward. So in case I need to forward this email, I just click forward. It will come here, and I will just write the email I want to send to whoever I want to send the email to, and I will just put it there. Once I am done, I just press send. But for now, we are not going to do that, so I'll just delete it. And then if I need to reply to this email, if it's something I need to respond to, I just come here and press reply. And then just like that, it has automatically picked the email of the person who sent the email. So I'll just come here and I say, if it's formal, I'll say hello, received with thanks, or anything that you need to say. So after that, and you can just press send. And just like that, you have already replied to that specific email. I hope you're together up to there. So we have learned how to compose an email. We have learned how to forward and reply to emails. Let's now change the subject line of an email. Back to our inbox. And as I said, when you're composing here, already you have written the email of the person you want to send to. This is where you put the subject line. If you had written something and you don't like it, you can be able to change it here. You just delete and be able to change anything there. You have received an email and you want to reply to your email, and you need to change the subject, probably confirm that you have already done whatever you're being asked for. You can always come here to the subject and be able to change the subject. That is what they mean by changing the subject line of an email. How to download an attachment. Go back to my email. Let's use this one as an example, because it already have an attachment. So what I will do is, if I need to download any attachment, for example, it's these images, what I will do is just, I'll come on where there's an image, there's this part where it's download, or probably save to your drive, or save to photos. So if it's download, you just click this part where it's written download. And just like that, it has already downloaded that particular attachment to your computer drive. But if you need to save it on your Google Drive, you just click here, it's automatically saved on your Google Drive. So yeah, that is as easy as that. It doesn't matter whether it's a picture or whatever it is, you just download it like that. And attach a document. I already showed you how, guys, you can send an attachment when you're composing your email. We can click this is an yes. Let's just highlight up to where we are so far. Send email to the spam folder. If it's an email that you don't, let's say for example, it's a spam, it's a message that you don't want to receive anymore. For example, I was receiving these emails from AliExpress to just tell me they have new arrivals and all that, and I don't want them. So what I will do is just, if it's in your laptop, you can just drag and drop. Here is a spam on the left side. It will ask you spam report, also block. You can say yes, block, because you don't want to receive emails again, promotional emails from AliExpress or any other place that you want. So you can just drag and drop. This is where you can find spam, the spam part on the left side of your Gmail. So now you know how you can spam emails, or you can send emails to your spam, archive an email to, or group of emails. So if you want to archive an email that you think it's important, let's say, for example, I just got promoted by Amazon Associates, and I hope you guys have already watched that video on affiliate marketing. If you're interested, you can watch it. Amazon just given me a higher commission because I've been working with them for a while. So if I need to archive this, it's an important email, like I want to see it in the future, I can just come here. Once you highlight it, it automatically will bring you this part where you can either archive, delete the email, or mark as unread. If it's something that you want to be reminded of, like you have not read it and you would want to go back to it. But if you want to snooze as a reminder of probably something you need to do later, you can snooze. So for now, you just want to know how to archive. So you just press archive, just like that. Anything that you feel it's important, you can always archive like that. How to delete an email? That is quite easy. Also, if I want to delete an email, for this part, let's just leave it. Let's go to promotion, because of course I want to delete my promotion. I don't want it to, fill up and annoy me. Let's say, for example, I want to delete all these Pinterest promotion messages. I'll just highlight them, highlight, like that. And then come here on top, the top part, and click delete. If I need to delete mass, like I don't need anything in this part, like I want to delete all my emails, I just click here and automatically it has highlighted everything on this specific part. You can always go back and unclick anything and highlight anything that you don't want deleted, and highlight anything that you don't want deleted. But if it's everything that you want to delete, you just click there and then you come and press delete. Also, you can always come here and delete from this part. So you can either use this part or you can use this part. It's up to you, whichever you feel it's easier for you. So now you know how to delete an email. You click yes. That is why I'm going to attach these parts. So just in case you don't know how to go about it, you have forgotten, you can always come back to this video, or you can click either of these links on the right side and be able to find an attachment where you can be able to learn step by step. The other part is empty the trash. Once you're back to your email, here is your trash. Just after the spam part, click there. It's going to open your trash and you'll be able to see all the things that you have deleted. If there's anything I want to empty my trash, I just click here, the box, and then it will going to highlight everything. But I have seen a message from ALX. I would not want to delete it, so I will just untick that and then go back and delete forever. Boom, just like that, everything is deleted. In case you want to move this back to your inbox, you just highlight it, click right click, and then move it back to your inbox. Or there's also this one that I want to highlight and move to my inbox. And then I'll just check through if there's anything that I don't want to delete. Absolutely nothing. And then I will highlight and delete it forever. So we come and highlight that. We have already known how to empty your trash. Let's talk about how to label emails, messages, or put email in a folder. Now we want to arrange everything. I want to add probably a new label. You can either highlight it and then right click on it and add a label. Here, for example, I didn't have the ALX fellowship. If I say label as, automatically bring this part. You can either create a new label if you don't have. Maybe let's say, for example, but for this one, because I've already done it, let's just move it. And then if you already have a label, that is how you do, and then apply. Let's say this messages from WeTransfer. These are the messages that I want to create a new label. So just highlight, right click. It will ask if I want to create a new label. I'll say create a new label. It will bring a pop-up. Let's say, for example, it's project that people are doing, or You can either filter by urgent or done projects, undone projects, continuing projects. You just come with a list depending, but you can ask also your client what they would like the labels to be. Let's say, for example, it's completed project and then create. If this is a subtopic of an ongoing project, probably it's there's a mother project of it. Let's say, for example, you're filtering them based on, you have already filtered based on companies. Let's say, for example, you're working with Neema or any other, and this is a completed project of Neema company. You can always click Neema here, or let's say for this one is for LX, but it's completed. You highlight ALX and then create. By just in case it's just a completed project or a project on its own, you can just leave it there and create. And just like that, it will be moved to completed projects. That also, let's learn how to create a folder from not that side, like without highlighting any email. You just want to probably first just click create labels and folders just on their own, and then you're going to move your emails to those folders. What you do, you just come here and create a new label, and then you just create, as we said, an incomplete projects, let's say, for example, and then create. Just like that, they are going to come here on this part, all of them. So in case I want to change the label color on this side, you can see this has a light pink or a baby pink. This is red, this is green. In case you want to also change the colors of your labels, you just come to these 3 dots against your title or your project name, and then you click on it. The first thing is label color. You just come here and you can be able to choose any color that you want to highlight for that particular label. Let's say, for example, which color have I not used? Maybe this one. And just like that, it has changed. Let's change this as well. Just put that one. So just like that, your labels have different colors and you can be able to tell what is complete, what is not complete. If it's incomplete, you can always probably choose red. If it's complete, you can always probably choose blue. It depends with what you prefer. You can always ask your client if there is anything that they prefer to be changed. Create multiple signature and insert signature by choosing into an outgoing email. When you're sending your email and you want to add a signature, what you do is, once you're done typing your email, put your subject and then put whatever email you want to put, and then probably add an attachment. Let's add an attachment. So in case you forgot how to go about it, open, and it's done. So once you're done here, you can always come here and add a signature. You see this part, the last instruction here, it's written insert a signature. Just click here. It's saying no signature. If you have no signature like me, you can always manage your signatures. I'll bring you to this pop-up. Let's minimize this one and then go down. You can always create a new signature. Let's just call it Dr. Wambui. So once you create the name of your signature, you can always sign somewhere, then take the picture, save it in your drive or your computer, depending on where you're comfortable with. Then you will come here and insert image. And if it's in your drive, you will see it here. If it's probably in your computer, you will click upload, and then you're going to select a file from your device. And then it's going to probably pop up, and then you can click the image, open, and just like that, you will have your signature. I will not open because it's not my signature. Then once you select it, will come here, and then you can always select. You'll be able to preview it and know if that is what you want. And then once you're done, you select, and just like that, it will be saved. It is as simple as that. If you need to add a new signature, you can always create a new one. Create as many signatures as you want. Just because we are here, let me show you something. In case you're on vacation and you're not able to respond to emails or probably do something, you can always go down. There's something called vacation responders. If you're on vacation, you can always switch this on. Vacation responder on. Once someone sends you an email, automatically it will send them a message to show them. You see, already it has highlighted the dates that you'll be vacating. If you're going on a vacation for 2 weeks or a week, you put here. In case you need to put a subject. So just say away on vacation, we'll be back by this certain date, and then put a small text here to just tell your customer that you're not able to respond to email for a couple of days. Also, you have an option of sending this vacation image to people in your contacts. You can always tick that. If you don't tick it, it will send to anyone who sends you an email, and just to let them know that you're not available at the moment. When you're done, you just save your the changes that you have made. It is as simple as that. So like that, we have already done our signature. So let's come back to our list and highlight yes. How to star a message? That is quite simple. When you're in your inbox and you want to star a message, it's very, very simple. You just come and click on this part, and just like that, you have starred a message. And you star important messages that you want to go back to, or you want to, highlight in case you need anything. That is how you star a message. Just like that. Very simple. It's done. The next one is search for an email sent from a specific person. So you'll come back to your email address, and if you want to search any email that is sent by anyone, you can just come here and search by email. Let's say, for example, I want to search emails that I have sent from one of my email to this email. I'll just type the email address, and just like that, it has given the emails that I have received. Could be, let's just click either. It could be anything. So you just click. If it's not here, you can always just click the email, and all the emails that I have sent to myself, or emails that you have received from that specific person that you want to see, they will be here, and you can be able to just pick whatever you want or whichever one you're looking for. Next one is search for an email sent during a certain window time. Here on this filter box, and then you will search probably from someone, and then the day, maybe 1 month, or probably you even know the date that the email was sent. You can always change here, and just like that, you just search. You see, it has already given me the email that I'm looking for. So it is as easy as that. You just come here and filter whatever you want. Maybe even by size. You can filter by dates. You can filter by has an attachment or does not. Anything. Maybe words, you remember the words, or you remember the subject line, or such things. You can filter by anything and be able to search whatever you're looking for. Search for an email that contains a certain word of groups. As I have said, when you search, you can always search by certain number of words, or whatever you remember about that email, you can be able to search. So that one we are good. Recognize an incorrect email address. When you're sending a new email and you type email and it does not bring you anything here, automatically it will tell you that email address is not found. And also, if you send to a person and their email is full, let's say, for example, this person, and their email address is full, Gmail is going to send you a notification telling you that their inbox is full. You cannot be able to send a message to them. So that is how you recognize that you have entered the wrong email address. When you're sending the email here and you type the email address and it does not pop up like this. Eventually, once you're done, even putting at gmail.com, it does not pop up like this. Just know there's something wrong. You can always enter and see if it will go. But if there's the incorrect email address, Gmail will send you a notification to tell you that the email address is not found. Use of BCC and CCC appropriately. So when you're sending your email again, there's this part to the primary person that you want to send to. So let's say, for example, I want to send to myself. And then on this part, I still want to CC someone. Like I want someone else to still see the email. It's not the person that I'm sending this email to, but I want them to be aware that I sent this email to this specific person. And maybe they might respond to the email, or they might decide not to respond to the email, depending on the information in the email. So if you want to let other people know about the email, or the subject of the email, or the details in the email, you can always CC. And then for BCC is when you're sending an email, but you don't want the other person to know who you. Let's say, for example, you're sending to 3 people. there is Jane, there is Lucy, and there's Mary. And let's say Mary is the primary person you're sending your email to, but you want Jane and Lucy to know about this email, but not to know that you sent this email to Mary or to Lucy. Neither of them will know that you sent this email to the other person. So that is when you pick BCC. So the three of them will receive the email, but they will not know that this email was sent to other people. But you only do this if you don't want, let's say, Jane and Lucy to respond to the email, because the moment they will respond, they are going to see, other people are going to see, oh, this email was sent to this person, this person. So you only send the emails that you don't want these other people that you're putting in BCC to respond to that email. They just need to see it and be aware of the details in the email, but they are not supposed to respond if you don't want people to know who you sent this email to. But if you want the recipients to know who received this particular email, you CC. I hope you get it. So that is the difference between BCC and CCC. So the next one is turn my vacation responder on and off. I know I had shown you guys how you can do it. When you're putting your signature, you can either probably compose and come and insert, and it's going to pop up the settings bar when you go to manage your skills like that. If you feel like this is too much, you can always come here to your settings, see all settings, and it will bring you to your settings, and you just scroll down here and you're going to see vacation responder. This is where you switch it on and off. So there's those two types, those two processes or steps. You can either decide to go to your settings, which is quite easy, or you can decide to compose, go to signature, manage. It's going still to open your settings. But in case you need to change anything, just come to your settings. Anything in general, labels, inbox, anything, it's here. So that one. The last one is create a filter so that emails from a specific sender bypass the inbox and goes directly to a specific folder. So let's say, for example, I want to send a message to myself to that specific email. Maybe it's about virtual assistant. Never forget to put a subject. It's easy to either to find the email or to at least know where it's going to. So once I am done with my email, I can always come here. And then I select the label. Automatically, let's say, for example, I will select a label and I want these messages to come directly to one of the labels that I have selected. So this is definitely personal. So I'll click on personal, and then just like that, once I send the message and that person replies, it will directly come to personal. If the person replies, automatically it will come to the personal label. Yeah. So that is how you select that you want messages to go to a certain folder. So that is it for Gmail. I hope you have learned something. And yes, guys, that is it for this video. If you have liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. I will appreciate the support. Thank you for tuning in to Boss Happy Dr. Wambui Gishigi. Until next time, take care and goodbye.